All right, we're back with more right here. Bob Pompeani, Gene Collier. Let's keep them rolling along. We got Dominic and Cranberry. You are on the Sports Call with Gene Collier. What's up?
Oh, how you doing?
Good. Thanks.
You talk about the draft, NFL draft. But I'm kind of liking what the Browns are doing. They picked up the secondary of that Greedy Williams, and it just seems Dorsey. They have finally somebody I think that knows what they're doing, and they're moving on the right direction.
Yeah, at least on paper, you'd have to say so. And Greedy Williams was somebody I thought the Steelers, but it didn't happen that way because they were proactive and went up and got what they wanted. But if it had come down to where they couldn't maneuver up, I thought he was going to be that pick, Gene, because he was a guy they thought highly of.
There was a lot of talk about the Steelers getting Greedy Williams. His stock kind of dropped a little bit toward the in the days before the draft because of tackling concerns. One AFC executive was quoted as saying he won't tackle anybody. It's not a good thing.
We have this tweet in on Twitter from Ron Matthews at KD at Gene Collier. He says, "Gentlemen, funny how Charlie Morton has flourished since moving from the Pirates as well." Well, I don't blame the Pirates. I mean, they were actually committed to him. I think he gave a 3-year, $21 million deal, $7 a year, because they saw the potential. Mm-hmm. For whatever reason, he went here to Philly. That didn't work. And what the Astros and now Tampa, he has been outstanding, and he's rediscovered himself and added more to his. I didn't see that coming, Gene. Did you?
Oh no! I mean, when the Pirates separated from Charlie Morton, I thought they did the right thing. I didn't really see much in Charlie Morton when he was here. He's a good guy, and obviously he had potential, but I didn't see it.
All right, let's go to line 5. Rick in Pittsburgh. Rick, welcome. What's up?
Hey, guys, just want to hear your opinion on if you think if the Chase Winovich third-round pick, if that would have flip-flopped from if they would have been the second-round pick, and would that a receiver still been available for the third round, just seems like it had the stage was set for 2 bookends for Michigan, all that enthusiasm added to the defense. Just hearing what you're saying, do you think that pick was, if it was still been available, if it was flip-flopped?
Maybe, maybe. And thank you, Rick. What I would say about that is I think Chase Winovich is a local guy who has a lot of local support, and because he gets more attention, he's a very good player. And it also made it harder when the New England Patriots, of all teams, picked him. So therefore, it likens me to the Sean Lee situation in Dallas when the Steelers chose Jason Worilds and not Sean Lee, because Sean Lee was, a good player, obviously, but he's a local guy too. Went to Penn State as well.
Right. I don't know what the Steelers' opinion of Winovich was, but I thought that was a real possibility, and I thought he would have been a good fit here. It didn't work out that way, but we'll have to see what kind of player he is in the NFL.
Jim in the South Hills. Jim, welcome to the show. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think everybody's pulling the plug on the Pirates too quickly. You get Bell and you get you get Marte and Dickerson back in the lineup with their added pop, and they lost to 2 really good teams. I mean, the Dodgers and the Diamondbacks. Yeah,
but the schedule was going to get tired. I'm not pulling any plug. It's still early. What I'm saying is if they keep hitting this way, it's going to tax the pitching.
No, they're done. They're done. You're right.
I'm just saying it's a very difficult thing to expect your starters to go 7 innings, 1 run, 2 runs.
Right.
And not have when they don't get that, they should have won yesterday. But Trevor Williams was on the mound.
You're right. One thing you have to think about.
2 days ago, whatever it was.
Bats you have in the lineup, the less pressure is on the guys. Then they'll start popping.
Yeah, but you know what? So Polanco's back, Marte's out. Dickerson had a setback. Who knows when he's going to get back? You need them in there, and they have to be productive. And if they're not, look at the lineup they've been putting out there.
Yeah, I know they're hurt and they're missing players, but say they get Marte back, Polanco's back, Dickerson comes back. Those are good players sometimes. They are not great players. They were all there last year. Where did they finish?
Right, that's the point. Sometimes you got to go out and make a splash. And,
yes.
I harp on this, and I realize it was never going to happen, but the Paul Goldschmidt trade by St. Louis was a proactive deal. They ended up signing him. It cost them, 5 years, 140, whatever it is. Yeah. But if you're going to play this and be serious, right. A guy like that, Josh Bell to me has really been a good bat. But, Gene, his defense, he's not a first baseman, and it shows. And now it looks like he's hesitant to make any throw anywhere.
Yeah.
So what do you do with that?
I don't know what position he plays. But also in the case of Adam Jones. Adam Jones is a fine player. The Pirates had no interest in him. I don't know. I don't get it.
And the free agent market was actually available this year. They had a lot of guys who were available at cheaper costs. We got to take a break. We'll take it back after this.